Guys, I will do my best to do a book review of Lord Have Mercy, The Healing Power of Confession by Scott Hahn. First and foremost, Scott Hahn used to be a pastor of a Presbyterian church, and along the way on his journey on finding the truth, he later on converted to Catholicism. So if medyo duda ka, if medyo hindi ka convinced, o kaya naman hindi ka sang-ayon sa Sacrament of Confession, especially if you're non-Catholic, and also if you're a Catholic yourself and you love to go to confession, you love the idea of confession, but maybe you're scared to go to confession, this book is for you. So regardless if you're Catholic or non-Catholic, this is a good read. So isa sa mga nagandahan talaga ako dito, sabi ni Scott Hahn, you can trace back the Sacrament of Confession as early as the book of Genesis, nung kinain na ni Adam and Eve yung forbidden fruit. Nagtanong si Lord nun, 'di ba? Kasi nagtago na sila after nila kagatin yung apple or kung anong fruit man yun. And then, sabi ni Lord, where are you? Adam replied with an evasive statement. I heard the sound of you in the garden and I was afraid because I was naked and I hid myself. Remarkable. In just a few words, he manages to express fear, shame, defensiveness, self-pity, but not contrition. So nagtanong ulit si Lord, who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten of the tree of which I commanded you not to eat? So si Adam, hindi na siya nagpatumpik-tumpik pa. Sinisinan niya si Eve. Sabi niya, the woman whom you gave to be with me, she gave me fruit of the tree. And so si Lord, okay, hindi pa rin siya nag-judge. Nagtanong ulit siya. This time, kay Eve, what it is that you have done? So, marami ng tanong si Lord, no? Nakailang tanong na siya, asan ka? Where are you? Who told you that you were naked? Kinain mo ba yung forbidden fruit? And then kay Eve, anong ginawa mo? What it is that you have done? Ano yung ginagawa ni Lord? What is he doing here? Kung alam ni Lord lahat, then alam na dapat niya yung mga sagot sa mga tanong. So, ano daw yung gusto ni Lord from them? What does God want from them? It is clear from the text that He wants them to confess their sin with true sorrow. Okay, I will give you another example. When Cain murdered his brother Abel, tinanong din siya ni Lord, where's Abel, your brother? Again, God is not seeking information. He doesn't need to be informed about Abel's whereabouts. He is rather giving Cain an opportunity to confess his sin. So instead na umamin na siya ng kasalanan niya, nagsinungaling pa siya. Sabi niya, hindi ko alam. I don't know. Cain replies, am I my brother's keeper? Tapos ang ganda na explanation dito about infant baptism ng Catholic Church. Listen. Original sin o yung namana nating kasalanan from Adam and Eve, that we are all born with original sin. That's why we have baptism. So yung original sin daw, hereditary but impersonal, na mamana lang natin siya pero hindi mo talaga siya ginawa personally. It is contracted, nakukuha natin, not committed. Hindi natin siya talagang kinumit. Hindi tayo yung may kagagawa ng kumagat ng forbidden fruit, si Adam and we contract original sin without consent. Diba nung pinanganak tayo, hindi naman tayo nag-yes, gusto ko yan. Hindi naman tayo nag-yes na magkaroon agad ng original sin, diba? Matik na siya, automatic. Because we are descendants of our first parents, Adam and Eve. Again, original sin is hereditary but impersonal, na mamana pero hindi mo siya personally ginawa. It is contracted, nakukuha, not committed. Hindi kayo may kagagawan talaga. And we contract original sin, nakukuha natin yung original sin na to without consent. Wala namang paalam. Basta mayroon na lang matik original. Listen, that is why God can remove original sin, pwedeng tanggalin ni Lord yun, yung original sin, without personal consent. So, kaya kahit wala pang kamalay-malay yung bata, 6 months old, 1 year old, bininyagan na, wala pa nga daw malay yung bata. It is okay. Because even original sin itself, we didn't have consent to that, right? So, God can remove original sin without personal consent, as He does with newborn babies on their baptism day. So, isn't it amazing? The best part yung sumunod. The same thing cannot be said for actual sin. Hindi natin pwedeng sabihin yun sa mga actual naman nating kasalanan. actual sin can only be committed, yung mga kasalanan mo, nako-commit mo lang siya through informed consent. Talaga namang pumayag ka, talaga namang ginusto mo na gawin yung kasalanan na yun. And so, it can only be removed, matatanggal lang yung mga kasalanang ginawa natin ng may malay tayo, ng may consent tayo. It can only be removed through informed consent. That's why we need confession.